Hey guys, Pleb Reviews back again with my second video of today. And today we're going to actually do a new release rather than review my favourite albums, as obviously people want new albums to be reviewed to see whether they are going to listen to them or not, or just hear another opinion. So this review is going to be all about the new Immolation LP, Kingdom of Conspiracy. Now, Immolation, if you are into death metal or are familiar with death metal, I'm sure you have heard the name Immolation before. Maybe not as much as Cannibal Corpse or bands of that magnitude, like Dying Fetus or bands like that. Maybe not so much as that. But what Immolation have brought for over 20 years in death metal, and what they've brought consistently, is riffs and atmosphere, especially with their their essential, probably what you'd call a magnum opus, Close to World Below. What really had me excited about this release was the album that came before it, not the EP Providence, the LP 2010's Majesty and Decay. And the thing that that album did very, very well was incorporate, obviously, very good riffs with very good drumming and a terrifying, really intense vocal performance from Ross Dolan, which is not out of the ordinary considering this guy on every single record slays. And the production was really nice as well, very thick, but you could hear every single instrument, nothing was overpowering. And there were a handful of tracks on there that I really thought were some of Immolation's best work, like the title track, Majesty and Decay, The Purge, Divine Code, A Glorious Epoch. There is so many tracks. I mean, who can forget that? You tell me that you can't forget that riff in the Majesty and Decay song. Come on, you know what it is. That one. That is the one that you remember for the rest of your life. And obviously Father, You're Not Father from Close to World Below. But with Kingdom of Conspiracy, you do get some really nice riffs, like on Bound to Order, God Complex, the title track. But the album feels Immolation by the numbers kind of thing. You will not, unless you're looking at the track listing, you will not know that you are listening to another song. Not to say it feels like one big song, because there are obviously breaks in between a song, but there's not many songs that differentiate themselves from the past one, which it makes for quite a tedious listen at times, especially when you're 3/4 away through the record and there's literally been no let-up until this point. I mean, it's been pure ear obliteration for the past 20 minutes or so, and you're not looking for closure, obviously, because it's a death metal record, but me personally, I found myself at times thinking, well, like just plodding along, like, oh, nice riff, nice beat, yeah. And that's all I found myself doing. I didn't really find myself going, oh God, this is the song of this album, because there's no real highlights. But like I said, it's not necessarily all bad, because there is some really good riffs on here and some good tracks. If you care to delve into them, like the title track, for example. It has a really nice pace throughout. It literally just blasts the way through, and that in many ways sets the tone for the album. And it has a beast of a riff. Just, if you can remember a riff from this record, it's that one. It's huge, and you'll know which one I'm talking about if you've heard or are going to listen to it. The next track, Bound to Order, as well. Some good stuff. Like I said, God Complex, Indoctrinate. Some decent tracks, but like I said, my overall feeling on this album, despite some good guitar work, some good drumming as well, it's a bit by the numbers. And obviously, the big debate on my music forum, Sputnik Music, is the production, and that doesn't really help the record either. It's very brick-walled, everything's very loud, but not loud in the sense that you want to listen, if you get what I mean. It's not like Majesty Decay, that was loud, but it was thick, it had textures, it had layers. This just feels pummeling to the point of being quite an uncomfortable experience, not in a good way that death metal should be. So overall on this record, I'm probably feeling, if I'm going to rate it out of 10, about a 6, 6.5 out of 10. Which is sad, because I really loved Majesty and Decay. But just the way records go sometimes, you know, Immolation are consistent, but this time I feel like they've slipped a little bit, but there's still a handful of tracks on here that you are going to take away and you will enjoy. So yeah, that brings this review to a close, I guess. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out this album. If you are interested, it's definitely worth your time, I would say. Might enjoy it more than me, or you might enjoy it a bit less than me, or the same. I don't know, I can't speak for everybody. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will definitely see you guys very soon. Thank you.